Debt ceiling in 5 minutes. What is debt? Debt is simply other people's money. It is money you and I, companies, and even countries borrow from banks, investors, and other lenders to fulfill specific needs and goals. Debt has loads of benefits. It gives you the opportunity to pursue and achieve things that will ordinarily be out of your immediate reach due to limited cash resources. This includes funding your dream car or home, studying, and taking care of other expenses. Likewise, governments also borrow to fund critical aspects of the economy like education, defense, healthcare, housing, roads, and many others. However, abusing debt or being overloaded with debt can be detrimental. This is where the debt ceiling comes in. So, why debt ceiling? Let's look at it this way. We know an important reason why drugs are administered in dosages is to ensure that we don't overload our body systems and harm our organs. And so this is how the debt ceiling works. It is like a debt limit, a debt dose, right? So debt ceiling is a defined maximum amount that a federal government can borrow or the level of debt that it can have at any point of time. And the idea behind the debt ceiling is to ensure that the government remains prudent and keeps its debt at sustainable levels that it can easily afford to repay. So who can lift the debt ceiling? In the United States, Congress is empowered to lift the debt ceiling, just the same way your bank increases your credit card limit when the need arises. The concept of lifting the debt ceiling is not new to Congress. And that means they won't be needing a master class to implement. So let us be specific. In the last 62 years, Congress has taken action to increase, temporarily extend, or review the definition of the debt ceiling for 78 times. And all roads currently lead to 79 in 2023. What happens if the debt ceiling is not lifted? The ability of the United States government to continuously sustain its spending and operate smoothly is dependent on access to money. Currently, money generated from taxes is not enough to cover its spending. If the debt ceiling is not lifted, the US is likely not to be able to meet up with its expenses and payments, which will be categorized as default. A default will make the US to be perceived as an unreliable borrower by investors and lead to the immediate disposal of the US assets, including the dollar, threatening its position as the world reserve currency and activating a global financial crisis. So how does this affect you and your finances as a US citizen? Default by the United States can send extraordinary shocks into the financial markets, including the stock market, leading to a loss of investment and wealth for you and I who are investors in the stock market. Our investments can be wiped out suddenly. Payment of social security checks and veteran benefits that support cost of living will also be negatively impacted. Finally, truthfully, as a US citizen, you're less likely to be proud if the US dollars loses its position as the world reserve currency. Hopefully, the debt ceiling is revised promptly, as the damages of non-compliance will be far-reaching and disastrous. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and comment.